2 o'clock workout sessions where you're just crying on the floor because your abs just feel like they just stopped working. I remember when we were doing Creed, there were days I just couldn't feel my arms. No one, the first time I said that, no one knows that. Mike doesn't even know that. There were days where like, I actually can't feel anything. I'm just throwing. I'm just fighting my ass off.
You know, a lot of people say if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. It's actually quite true. One of the questions I began to ask myself on Creed 3, in the training, in between take, no one knew. But I would ask, you know, am I dying now? The way I feel, the way my legs feel, the way my head's banging, the way my lungs are on fire, is this death? No, this is not death. This is actually life. This is actually really, really living. And so I began to get, you know, addicted to that shindig, you know, and trying to get to that point. But that mentality, that now motto, am I dying, has kind of allowed me to know when I'm in a good spot, you know, when I'm really growing as an individual.
It is a physical, spiritual, and emotional transformation, fully, you know, and it's a high mountain to climb, you know.
You're a vessel. Nobody can fill you up. Nobody can pour you out. You do that yourself. And so holding on to this is a reminder that, you know, even in this craziness that's happening, my self-esteem is my self-esteem. Nobody can make me, no one can big me up, as it were, or tear me down.
That takes work. You had the opportunity, right? Would you quit? You're there. Would you quit? No, you don't quit. Something is being transcended, and the beautiful thing about cinema is somebody's capturing it. It's not for nothing. You know what I mean? Cinema is the most beautiful thing because as soon as you give it away, it's got. You don't have to do it again. You know what I mean? But you better do it. You know what I mean? And you better do it.
Your lungs burn like they've never burned before. You know, your legs hurt. You know, there's time, just this. I remember at a moment I was just like, this is just to stay in the position, the discipline to keep your legs plied in a certain way, to push off in the right way. Like, to do that, there are times when my body was screaming. You know what I mean? And like in ways you're not used to. You know, and in those moments, that's the beauty of acting. You know, you go, what would it cost to go through this? What are you trying to get to allow yourself to endure this? If the answer is freedom, and if the answer is happiness, you know what I mean, that body will hold up.
Everything you know that's bad for you, just stop it. My objective is, look, I really believe you do the best you can. You know, it seems so simple. You know, I think when someone told me that when I was 17 years old, I was like, get the hell out of my face. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to it, that's really what it's about.
You know, you work and you train to get to a place where you can be sensitive enough to glean that there's potential there, and there's a great deal of potential.
Like, what is your definition of masculinity?
It's balanced, isn't it? Mm-hmm. There's strength, right? And there's vulnerability, awareness, acknowledgement of ignorance. A big part of it is kindness, use of power, gentleness. These are masculine characteristics. It's quite unmasculine. Mm-hmm. To try to emasculate another man. I'm not coming for nobody, but kindness is a big part of it. Doesn't matter, you know, how much you weigh or how much you bench press. That's not the point. It's none of that. It's an energy. It's an energy.